The 19th century saw France increasingly drawn to North Africa. By the 1830s, France already controlled Algeria. Tunisia and Morocco, weakened by internal strife and economic stagnation, presented tempting targets for French expansion. France aimed to secure its position against other European powers, particularly Great Britain. This competition for colonies fueled the scramble for Africa. France justified its expansion through the concept of the mission civilisatrice, presenting colonialism as a benevolent endeavor. However, the reality on the ground often differed starkly from this rhetoric. French colonialism in North Africa was characterized by economic exploitation, political domination, and social upheaval. In 1881, France established a protectorate over Tunisia through the Treaty of Bordeaux. This treaty, imposed on the ruling Bey of Tunis, effectively stripped Tunisia of its autonomy. Under the protectorate, France embarked on a program of economic exploitation. French settlers arrived in Tunisia, establishing large estates and displacing local farmers. The French administration prioritized cash crops like olives and grapes for export, impacting Tunisian food security. Modern education was introduced, but it was primarily accessible to the French and a small Tunisian elite. The seeds of Tunisian nationalism were sown during this period, with early nationalist movements advocating for greater autonomy. These movements would gain momentum, fueled by growing discontent and inspired by similar anti-colonial struggles across the globe. Morocco, strategically located at the crossroads of the Mediterranean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean, also attracted French attention. Facing internal divisions and pressure from European powers, Sultan Moulay Abd al-Hafid signed the Treaty of Fez in 1912, establishing a French protectorate. The French protectorate in Morocco differed from Tunisia's in one key aspect. It recognized the Sultan as the nominal ruler, but real power rested with the French resident general. France controlled Morocco's foreign affairs, defense, and finances. France invested in infrastructure projects to facilitate the extraction of Morocco's natural resources. Mining, particularly of phosphates, became a cornerstone of the Moroccan economy under French control. However, this economic development primarily benefited French colonists and businesses, while many Moroccans remained in poverty. Moroccan resistance to French rule was fierce, particularly in the Rif Mountains. The Rif War, from 1920 to 1926, led by Abd el-Krim, posed a significant challenge to French authority. World War II profoundly impacted the relationship between France and its North African colonies. Tunisia and Morocco became battlegrounds as Allied and Axis forces clashed across North Africa. The war exposed the contradictions inherent in French colonialism, as France fought against Nazi tyranny while denying basic freedoms to its colonial subjects. The war experience, coupled with the rise of nationalist movements, further fueled the desire for independence in Tunisia and Morocco. In Tunisia, Habib Bourguiba, a charismatic leader from the Neo-Destour party, played a pivotal role in advocating for independence. Bourguiba skillfully mobilized popular support and negotiated with the French government, securing Tunisia's independence in 1956. In Morocco, Sultan Mohammed V emerged as a symbol of national unity, supporting the nationalist movement. Following a period of exile imposed by the French, he returned to Morocco in 1955 to lead his country to independence in 1956. The French protectorates in Tunisia and Morocco profoundly impacted the development of both nations. The legacy of this period is complex, marked by both positive and negative consequences. French colonialism left behind a legacy of economic dependence, with economies structured to serve French interests. This dependence persisted even after independence, hindering the development of diversified and self-sufficient economies. On the other hand, French colonialism introduced modern infrastructure, education systems, and administrative structures. These developments provided a foundation for modernization and development in the post-colonial era. The French language remains widely spoken in both countries, reflecting the complexities of their shared history. The challenge for Tunisia and Morocco is to navigate this complex legacy leveraging the positive aspects while addressing economic inequality and cultural hybridity. Please like and subscribe to EMO TV History for more stories.